Hi, water signs. This is Carrie from wooingnature.life giving you your full moon view for 3/21/19, March 21st, 2019. It's a really powerful moon, and you know, water signs, that you all are ultimately the element that gets the most pull of the moon. So I always save you guys for last, not because you're least, but because you get it. So this is your full moon view. Again, this is for sun, moon, and rising. All those who fall under the element of water, that's Cancer, that's Pisces, and that's Scorpio. Or if you know your astrological chart very personally and you know you're heavy on the water side, you can definitely tap into this reading as well. So this full moon is really powerful. It's got some strong, powerful love energy coming in because it is in Libra in the 0 degree. And because of that, we're really talking about the strong pull of love, this really, really powerfully strong love energy, and this attraction of opposites that creates love and creates harmony and creates peace ultimately inside of yourself. So I am looking at your center, and we've got protecting treasure. So right now during this phase, there's something that you're protecting. There's a treasure that you're protecting, and I guarantee you it is yourself. It is your own inner self. It's your own inner beauty. It is your own inner sense of harmony and contentment that you are desperately trying to keep and protect and cover and keep. So what's inside, I don't know if you can see there, but there's this woman, and she's, hovered over her treasure, and she's got an umbrella, and there's got some other animal creatures looking out there, and she's just kind of protecting it from the rain and from the elements. And what you're really protecting is yourself. You're really protecting that part of yourself that yearns to have all of the joys that you feel like you deserve, and you do deserve them. But right now, how you're learning that is through this kind of barren experience. So like it seems like there's nothing there. It feels like you're in the middle of nowhere. You've been dropped down in the desert and saying, okay, so get there, get to it. Get to the love, get to the harmony, get to the joy, get to the beauty that exists inside of you that you're actually protecting. But this is the journey. This is the way to get there. It doesn't seem likely. It seems like why do I have to go through this to get to some love? But sometimes these experiences help you to appreciate it even more when you get there. So in the West position, which represents your near past or your experiences that you've had so far, this is coming to life. So you've been in this dry state. Like I see this desert, but I see that really, really attaching itself to you here. I'm seeing that it has almost tried to consume you. But you need to come to life. It needs to come back to life. You need to find that space again. So there's this period of solitude. You've been by yourself. You haven't been being able to connect with other people. You haven't been able to tap into some of those resources that you've wanted to in the past. So you have to do that. You have to take time to do that. And that requires solitude. It requires time alone. It requires moments of peace and quiet where you can meditate and go within. So it's a quiet time for you right now. And then in the East, you have Wizard of Awareness. So this experience right now, though it may seem difficult right now, or it may seem like it's not gelling like you want to, it really is. It's really heightening your own personal awareness. It's heightening a level of awareness and love that exists within inside of yourself. And you know it's there, which is why you're being so protective. So if things are happening and you're feeling kind of insular, or you're feeling like, you know what, get away from me, I don't want to be around you right now, it's because you're processing through this phase. And you need that time. You need that time. Don't shirk it. Don't shirk that. Like, don't ignore that. Like, don't poo-poo that. That's what we say. Like, don't poo-poo it. It's important. It's important. I'm really interested in this because to me, water signs, you know. You guys know. That's what I said. You all get it. So you know deep down inside that this is the treasure. You know what the treasure is. It's not material. It's not, having everything that you want, the way you want it, when you want it, where you want it. You already know that that's about being spoiled. It's not about tapping into your inner power. It's not going to get you where you want to go. You get that. And what you're protecting inside of yourself is that. You're protecting your joy, you know? So if people are questioning that, or if you're questioning it in yourself, know you're on the right track. Yeah, you got to take this time out. So this full moon period, and I love this because you see the moon. It's not full, but you see the moon in the background. So this is a time, the full moon that's coming up is a time for you to like step away from the fray and really hone in to what you already know and sense. And I think that what that's going to do is give you a whole different perspective of this experience that you're having. You're going to see more of this and less of just like this barren wasteland. You're going to see it as yourself growing. It's really powerful. Really powerful, powerful energy. All right, so I'm going to get some clarifying cards for you here. Clarifying card. Oh, Lord, they just all fell out at once. Ooh. Just be obedient here. That's what I'm going to do. All right. So in the protecting treasure space, we've got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So if you were imagining or thinking to yourself that this was about drawing in something of a material nature, it's not. It's you. What you're seeking is really yourself. It's really the inner self. That dry desert space that we talked about, we've got here, this is the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is about worry and stress and like thinking about all these things that you have to do and how you're going to do them and trying to get your head wrapped around it and trying to figure it out. But it's not about that. That's why that's happening. It's because you're trying to figure something out or you're trying to get to the bottom of it. It's time to let it go, really. All right, and then the coming to life, we've got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is grounded. They're grounded and rooted in reality. Yep, and reaching your own reality, what's real for you, what makes sense to you, what is practically appropriate for you is what this transformation is all about. It really is about you. It really is about yourself, water signs. All right, so this solitude space, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting here that, yeah, this is a place of solitude, but it's not about you brooding and kind of, being self-absorbed. It really is about you being able to eventually connect to that which is way beyond you. You won't be in this space for long. You won't be in this a kind of alone space or feeling alone or feeling like, you don't want to be bothered. That won't be for long. Eventually, all of that's going to awaken itself, and you're going to be awakened through this Wizard of Awareness. The Wizard of Awareness says that you're aware, you're paying attention, you're watching. And then in this space, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands is usually about having to defend your territory. You won't have to defend anything. You won't have to defend your position because you'll know it, because you'll honor it, because you'll require people to respect it. But you've got to get in touch with it first. You've got to tap into it first. You've got to really get it first and see it and understand how all of this is kind of playing into itself. So if you want to know more about what's happening astrologically with the full moon and how all of this relates to the general flow of energy that's happening during that time, then definitely check out the full moon view general reading, and that will give you the astrological aspects. But of course, this is just for those people who fall under the element of water and how that energy is affecting you specifically. All right. I hope this was helpful to you, water signs. I hope that you are having or will have a wonderful full moon period and that you'll really be able to benefit from this time. I feel like you will. If you want to go deeper and you want to look at your personal full moon reading, or if you want your personal full moon reading, don't hesitate to reach out to me at info@wooingnature.life, and I'll be glad to take a look at your chart and pull out some cards and see where you're heading, and how you can really tap into this energy that's flowing right now. It's really positive and really good, and I feel like it's going to have a great impact on your growth. So, as always, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful full moon, and I hope you have a wonderful life.